audio check. Hi Ted, hi guys, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you? How are you today? Can I have an audio check? Hi Leo, hi Onichan. Hi, that sounds good. Nice. As always, if you notice it, that's the audio starting to acting weirdo, or if you cannot hear perfectly, tell me immediately. But rain is a bit loud. Okay, thanks so much. Thanks. It's better now? I hope it's better. Thank you for the pan. Thank you. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, I prefer to sleep a little bit more because yesterday night I didn't sleep well. I woke up at the 4 a.m. So yeah, I wish to sleep 30 minutes more. So please forgive me. What's happening? Oh no, nothing. Well, for reality, it's happened something a bit. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sangui, Neko Vtuber Mama. Bring art stream, and I started to do ASMR at this time. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. I will talk later maybe about what happened yesterday, or maybe probably I will do tomorrow, since I really need to be loud about that. And right now I just want to relax, honestly. I don't want to think about bad things. No guys, today is a place for relaxing. Yeah, I will read you storytelling for help you to sleep better and relaxing. Hi Frank, good morning. Thank you so much for the 3 strike. Thank you. Relaxing with the papa. Yes, with all of you by my side. Hi February. Hi. Hello. How are you? Good morning. Good early morning for the ones who are really early that time, because yes, I know there are some of you that is really early there. So yeah, waiting for answering. I wrote on Discord what's happening, but I prefer really to talk tomorrow about that, so I can be completely like you know me, the chaotic queen. It's relaxing time now. Yes, series. Hi Pablo, hi, hello, how are you doing? Hi. Oh no, I forgot this. I forgot to open it up. Wait a minute. As always. So, the plans for today is to try to okay, it works. My plans is to read the Perseus myth. That's pretty long, guys. This one will be the first very long, full legend of Perseus. So yeah, I'm a bit excited, so much. And I'm also hope you will like it. I'll do my best for not mispronouncing some words, since you know, guys, disclaimer, English is not my native language. I'm from Italy, so forgive me if I will make some mistake by pronouncing some words. Just enjoy the relaxing time. And let me drink. Sorry, please reminds me to drink. Your Italian impossible, yeah. I have the test, the Italian test. Pineapple on pizza? No. Truly Italian, real Italian, don't put the pineapple on pizza. Sorry, not sorry. I don't judge the ones who do that, but no. Sorry not. Sorry not. I prefer mushroom. I really prefer mushroom. No Neko on screen today. Oh. I forgot. Let's try to not. I don't want to open Steam right now. Cappuccino after 12. No. Or cappuccino with carbonara. No. But I'll judge. A quick hello when I'm at work. I will try to look. Devil Soul, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Really, really appreciate, guys. Every small support is really appreciated, really. Even just a look, it helps a lot every streamer. Thank you. Kisu. ASMR Kisu. Well, guys, I literally prepared a very nice and long story. So, what do you do? To start, I hope we can relaxing together and we can have a great time with this ASMR stream by reading everything. Of course, I will try to read the most slowly that I can for make the storytelling even more relaxing. I hope to be able to do a good job. Of course, guys, I always appreciate your feedback until they are polite and kind. Also, let me know about the myth. What Greek myth do you like it? Or some mythology stuff in general. Guys, I'm really obsessed by the Greek mythology. So, it was always something that I really wanted to bring here on Twitch during my stream. But I never found the occasion. And right now, I think it's okay. Pollen is not exist, That's sad, but pollen, it doesn't exist. Yeah. Unfortunately, no. There is no gods of hope. Well, some myths, someone, the religion, the Greek mythologies, puts Hestia with hope of goddess, but I'm not really sure about that. But Polonis doesn't exist. Well, guys, if the audio is okay, if you can hear me clearly, I think I can start. It's time to start this new day, this new storytelling. I hope this time the microphone will not cut my words. If it's happened, please write me. I will fix it soon as again. And that's it. I will start with this. My way to say you good morning or good night. It depends by the time, your time zone. Here is morning, but I really wish to help you sleep better. For the ones who are trying to sleep, they can find a nice way to sleep. I'm here for you. with my storytelling, I will reading this myth, the Perseus myth, in a soft spoken. So it's supposed to be perfect for help you to sleep. I can be your nanny. Yes, I'm your nanny. Oh, your mama. You can call me mama too. Mama-san. Yes. Imagine me by reading book and candle your head. That sounds perfect. It's all about your imagination. Well, we can start now. Perseus, the hero, Medusa, and Andromeda. Long ago, beneath a distant stars of ancient Greece, there lived a king named Acrisius. He rules the city of Argos, powerful and feared, but haunted by one terrible prophecy. The oracle has spoken clearly. One day, his daughter's son will be the cause of his death. Fear settled deep inside the king's heart, and fear in Greek mythology often leads mortals towards the very fate they try to escape. Acrisius locked his daughter Danae inside a bronze chamber hidden from the world. No doors left open. Hi, Necrotic. Hello, hello. How are you doing? Hello, good morning. Good early morning. I hope you're super nice today. Good morning. Thank you for the band. Thank you. In the meantime, I will read. I will drink a bit. Get the streak on SMR stream. Thank you so much for the 35 streak. Kisu in ASMR. ASMR Kisu. Sounds different, right? The ASMR Kisu. I hope yes. Let me read it again. Acrisius locked his daughter Danae inside a bronze chamber, hidden from the world. No door left open, no windows welcoming light, no chance for love or children. But prophecies are not so easily avoided. One night, Zeus himself descended from the heavens into the form of golden rain, soft, glowing, divine light, slipping through bronze walls. And from that union, a child was born. Perseus. When Acrisius discovered the baby, terror consumed his once more. Hi, Kirakurayami, hello. Hi, cutie. How are you? Good morning. Good early morning. Sorry for the noises outside. It's supposed to be a sound. Hi. Choo-choo. Choo-choo. It's the studio where you surrounded with everything. Everything in my PC is brought with me. Thanks God I have my pups. They're super sweet with me. I feel blessed. Thank you. Thank you, pups. Kisu. ASMR kisu. Kisu. When Perseus discovered the baby, terror consumed his once more, unable to kill them himself. Hi, Okage. Hi. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us today. Hi. Damn, I'm a bit sleepy. Thank you so much for asking. What are you? What are you doing today? I'm reading some Greek myth for relaxing and help people to sleep. Today myth is Perseus. Perseus, the hero, the myth, the legend. Enjoy. Oh no, Kage, I'm so sorry for you. I wish you can find a nice job. You can do it. Really, it's a hard time for everybody sometimes. I really wish you all the luck. Kisu, good luck, Okage. Good luck for everything. Don't worry, you are a nice guy. For sure you will find a nice job. For sure. Don't give up. I believe in you. I believe in you, Okage. Never give up. You can do it. You can do it. Unable to kill them himself, he placed Danae and his infant Perseus inside a wooden chest and cast them into the sea. The waves carried them far from Argos, far from prophecy, or so he hoped. But the sea did not claim them. Instead, they arrived softly on an island of Seriphos, where a fisherman named Dictius found them and offered them shelter. Anyway, I'm happy to be going. Netherlands at the end of this week. I'm happy to be going Italy in a few months. You will come here. You will come here in Italy. Where city you will be travel? You will visit. Italy is a nice place for vacation. Just for vacation, guys. For visiting, for the tourists. Pay attention to the tourist trap, okay? Don't fall for the tourist trap. And enjoy your journey in Italy. And there, Perseus grew strong and quiet, watching the sea as though destiny itself waited behind the horizon. Venice, come from one place that we must visit to. Yes, I know that's one. This was pretty popular. Venice is a nice place, but in Venice you have to be very careful of the tourist trap. Thank you, Necrotic. I'm glad you like it. Thank you. Years passed peacefully until the island's king, Polydectes, became obsessed with Danae. Perseus stood in his way and saw the king devises a cruel plan, pretending to seek a wedding gift. Polydectes demanded something impossible from Perseus, the head of Medusa. I think it's Lago di Como, where Anakin and Padme are standing by the lake and speaking about sand, right? Yes, it was that. It was also pretty popular. For that reason, yeah. It's this one. I didn't know you were a great fan of that. I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not a fan of Star Wars, so. But the place is beautiful. It's super beautiful. So, even just for the panorama, it's beautiful to visit. Let's continue. Oh, Rome. Rome is nice. It's nice too. I lived at Rome almost 6 years. It's great for tourists. There are a lot of nice places. So I hope you can visit Rome too. It's super nice. Really, they did. I miss it. I miss it this part. Well, it's not like I really pay attention to what say the pop say. By the way. Okay, let me repeat some words. Pretending to seek a wedding gift. Polydectes demanding something impossible from Perseus, the head of Medusa, a creature buried across all Greece, a gorgon whose gaze turned living being into stone. He is with them now. The Pope, you mean? Well, it's a nice story to say, yeah? I don't want to talk about it, okay? Right now I just want to read other opinion I will left for tomorrow. Right now just enjoy the reading, okay? Many believed Perseus will never return. That's the task itself was a death sentence. But the gods watched him carefully, and perhaps they saw something worth protecting. Athena appeared before Perseus. Her presence, cold and radiant like moonlight on silver. She handed him a polished child, smooth enough to reflect the world without distortion. Hermes, swift messenger of the gods, gave him a curved blade sharp enough to cut to immortal flesh. But even with divine gift, finding Medusa was no easy task. To reach her, Perseus first sought the Graeae, three ancient sisters who shared a single eye between them, old as forgotten ruins, their voices dry like dead leaves. as they passed the eye between one another, Perseus seized it, and only after forcing them to speak did they reveal the path to the hidden nymph. The nymphs then gifted Perseus 3 sacred treasures, winged sandals, allowing him to fly across land and sea, a dark helm once worn by Hades himself, granting invisibility, and a magical satchel capable of suffocating carrying Medusa severed head. And so the journey truly began. Drink. Guys, remember me to drink. Far behind mortal lands, behind the reach of sunlight and comfort, Perseus arrived at the resting place of the Gorgons. The air itself felt cursed there. Still and silent, heavy with death. Around him stood statues of warrior travelers, their final expression frozen forever in stone. Men who had looked directly at Medusa and paid the price. Perseus moved carefully, slowly, never lifting his eyes directly toward her. Instead, he watched her reflection through Athena's shield. There she lay asleep among her sisters, serpents shifting softly in their hair, their scales whispering against one another in the dark. For a moment the hero hesitated. Perhaps because before him was not merely a monster, but a creature sharpened by tragedy and punishment. But fate moved forward regardless of pity. One swift motion, one strike of Hermes' blade, and Medusa's head was severed. The earth trembled, and from the blood of Medusa sprang two beings into the world. Pegasus, the winged horse born beneath moonlight, and Graeae, the golden warrior. The remaining Gorgons awoke instantly, their cries echoing across the darkness. But Perseus vanished beneath the helm of Hades and escaped into the night sky. Hi people, hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Today I'm reading Perseus Myth. Very long. My very first long myth, because it's a complete myth. I'm also trying to stay hydrated. I'm glad to read that. It's nice. It's nice to read that you're fine. I wish you a great morning and a great start of the week. Yet Perseus' journey was far from over. With Medusa's head safely hidden inside the magical satchel, he crossed the sky using the winged sandals gifted by the gods. Below him stretched endless seas, dark cliffs, and distant kingdoms sleeping beneath the evening light. And it was there, above the kingdom of Vtuber, that Perseus saw her. A young woman, alone beside the sea, chained to the rocks. The wind moved softly, took her hair, while waves crashed violently around her prison. She did not struggle anymore, perhaps because she knew there was nowhere left to run. Her name was Andromeda, daughter. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Sangui, Neko Vtuber Mama. And I'm trying to do ASMR. I'm starting this series of reading Greek mythology, and I really hope you can enjoy the time with us and relaxing a bit. Feel free to stay and relaxing with us. Her name was Andromeda, daughter of King Cepheus and Queen Cassiopeia. And her suffering began not because of her own action, but because of pride. Cassiopeia had once declared that her beauty and their beauty of their darkness and the beauty of her daughter surpassed even at one of the Nereids, the sea nymph beloved by Poseidon. Such arrogance against the gods, rarely gods unpunished in Greek mythology. Poseidon, angered by the insult, sent a terrible sea monster to ravage the kingdom's shores. Fields were destroyed, cities looted, and fear spread across the land like a storm. Desperate for salvation, the king sought guidance from an oracle, and the answer given was a cruel. To stop destruction, Andromeda had to be sacrificed to the monster. And so she was chained beside the sea, offered to the waves like a helpless prayer. Perseus descended from the sky, his shadow passing over the ocean below. And when he saw Andromeda, he stopped completely, not because she was beautiful, though the myth often says she was, but because no one should meet death alone like that. Perseus approached her carefully. The sea wind carried her trembling breath, and the chain around her waist shivered softly against the stone. What happened here? He asked. Andromeda explained everything. The pride of her mother, the wrath of Poseidon, the oracle, the sacrifice. Even as she spoke, the sea behind her began to move unnaturally. The monster was coming. The waves rose violently. Foam and darkness twisted together beneath the water. And then it emerged. Massive, ancient, his roar shaking the cliff themselves. The kingdom watched from afar in terror, certain they were about to witness another tragedy. But Perseus drew his blade. Some versions say he fought the beast directly, darting through the air with the winged sandals, striking from above like a falling star. Other versions claim he revealed Medusa, severed head, and turned the creature into stone instantly. Like many Greek myths, the details change depending on who tells the story, but every version ends the same way. The monster fell, and Andromeda was saved. The chains binding her were finally broken, and for the first time that night she stepped away from the rocks, free. Later, Perseus and Andromeda would marry, their names forever linked in the myth, and even after death, the gods placed them among the stars as constellations: Perseus, Andromeda, Cassiopeia, Cepheus, even the sea monsters itself. As Turk, the events wished to preserve the memory of pride, sacrifice, fear, and rescue. Like many stories in Greek mythology, the tale of Perseus and Andromeda also changes depending on the source. In the most famous version, Perseus rescues Andromeda from the sea monster, frees her from the rocks, and then 2 letters marry. But some lesser known retellings speaks of a darker variation. According to this version, the god Dionysius became captivated by Andromeda's beauty, and because gods in Greek mythology often acted according to desire rather than morality, his interest brought tragedy once again. Some tellings claim Dionysius demanded that Perseus abandons Andromeda, forcing her to remain chained upon the rocks despite her rescue. Others suggest conflict emerged between the gods and the hero, placing mortal love against divine will. These versions are far less common than the traditional myth, but they remind us of something important about the Greek mythology. There was never only one story. Myth changed across region, poet, and generation. Some became softer with time, others became crueler, and the gods themselves were rarely portrayed as just or merciful beings. Perhaps that is what makes this myth so fascinating even today. They are not perfect tales of heroes and happy endings, but reflection of human fears, desire, fate, and power carried to impossible extremes. Guys, this was very long. I think one of the most long versions that I did. Thank you so much for the fun. Welcome in. How are you? Thank you for joining me today in this ASMR with Greek myth. Thank you for the follow, guys. Thank you. Welcome in. I hope you can relax together. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Sanguine, Neko Vtuber Mama. I bring art, stream, game, and ASMR by reading myth by the Greek mythologies. I hope you can find relaxing this stream, and I also hope you can join me into the other stream. The other stream are even more chaotic, but I can assure you my stream are very chill. So everybody are very welcome until they will be polite. Good morning if it's morning there. Good early morning. I know that for many of you is very early. It's early too, but not really that early. It's morning, but I'm waiting for the lunch. So yes, it's not that so early. But I prefer to start this ASMR stream for helping people to sleep a bit more and to find a place for relaxing a bit. So thank you so much guys for following. Enjoy the time with us. Today myth was Perseus. I will read again from the start because it's pretty long and maybe some of you will miss the part. So guys, please remind me to stay hydrated. I need to drink water. Reading is hard. I need to drink. Let's read again the myth. Anyway guys, let me know if you prefer more long or shorter version of the myth, because this is another experiment. If you like more the shorter version that I have to repeat and maybe we can talk about it, let me know. Or if you enjoy more the long stories, maybe they can also help you to sleep better and relax you better, let me know. Share your opinion. And guys, remind you, join the Discord server. Join the Discord server. Oh, you can stay updated for every stream, and you can chat with me and with the community. Welcome to the kingdom, new papas. Let's read now again. Perseus, the hero, Medusa, and Andromeda. Give me always the feedback about the audio, guys, because sometimes this microphone cuts my some words. So let me know always if everything is fine or not. I don't want to make another vote that my voice is cut. Nope. But it's still good. Thank you, Kanya. ASMR kiss. ASMR kiss sound different, yes. Okay. Let's continue. Thank you so much for being here with me, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, I want to try to read this with a bit more whisper, like a softly voice, even super softly voice. I hope. Okay, and let's see if my voice can handle it. Super whispering. Perseus, the hero, Medusa, and Andromeda. I drank it. Long ago, beneath the distant stars of ancient Greece, there lived a king named Agrisius. He ruled the city of Argos, powerful and feared, but haunted by one terrible prophecy. Okay, feedback about this. Can you hear me? Can you hear the whispers clearly? Or I have to fix? I need your feedback. I hear The oracle had spoken clearly. One day his daughter's son would be the cause of his death. Fear settled deep inside the king's heart. And fears in Greek mythology often leads mortals towards the very fate they try to escape. Acrisius looked at his daughter Danae inside a bronze chamber hidden from the world. No doors open, no doors left open, no windows welcoming light, no chance for love or children. But prophecies are not so easily avoided. One night, Zeus himself descended from the heavens in the form of golden rain, soft, glowing, divine light slipping to bronze walls. And from that union, a child was born, Perseus. When Acrisius discovered the baby, terror consumed him once more. Unable to kill them himself, he placed Danae and the infant Perseus inside a wooden chest, cast them into the sea. The waves carried them far from Argos, far from prophecies, or so he hoped. But the sea did not claim them. Instead, they arrived safely on the island of Cerberus, where a fisherman named Dictys found them and offered them shelter. And there Perseus grew strong, quiet, watching the sea as true destiny itself waiting behind the horizon. Years passed peacefully until the island's king, Polydectes, became obsessed with Danae. But Perseus stood in his way, and so the king devises a cruel plan, pretending to seek a wedding gift. Polydectes demanded something impossible from Perseus, the head of Medusa, a creature buried across all of Greece, a gorgon whose gaze turned living pain to stone. Many believed Perseus will never return, and the task itself was a death sentence. But the gods watched him carefully, and perhaps they saw something worth protecting. who shared a single eye between them, old as forgotten ruins, their voices dry like dead leaves, and they passed the eye between one another. Perseus seized it, and only after forcing them to speak did they reveal the path to the hidden nymphs. The nymphs then gifted Perseus 3 sacred treasures, winged sandals, allowing him to fly across land and sea, a dark veil once worn by Hades itself, granting invisibility, and a magical satchel capable of safely carrying Medusa's severed head. And so the journey truly began. Far behind mortal lands, beyond the reach of sunlight and comfort, Perseus arrived at the resting place of the Gorgons. The air itself felt cursed there, still and silent, heavy with death. Around him stood statues of warriors and travelers, their final expressions frozen forever in stone. Men who had looked directly at Medusa and paid the price. Perseus moved carefully, slow, never lifting his eyes directly toward her. Instead, he watched a reflection through a peanut child. There, she lay asleep among her sisters, serpents shifting softly in her hair, their skulls whispering against one another in the dark. For a moment, the hero hesitated, perhaps because before him was not merely a monster, but a creature sharpened by a tragedy and punishment. But fate moved forward regardless of pity. One swift motion, one strike of Hermes' blade, and Medusa's head was severed. The earth trembled, and from the blood of Medusa sprang 2 babes into the world: Pegasus, the winged horse born beneath moonlight, and Graeae, the golden warrior. The remaining Gorgons awoke instantly, their cries echoing across the darkness.
using the winged sandals gifted by the gods. Below him stretched endless seas, dark cliffs, and distant kingdoms sleeping beneath the evening lights. And it was there, above the kingdom of Ethiopia, that Perseus saw her, a young woman alone beside the sea, chained to the rocks. The wind moved softly through her hair, while waves crashed violently around her prison. She did not struggle anymore, perhaps because she knew there was nowhere left to run. Her name was Andromeda, daughter of King Zeus and Queen Cassiopeia, and their suffering began not because of her own action, but because of pride. Cassiopeia at once declared that her beauty and the beauty of her daughter surpassed even that of the Nereids, the sea nymph beloved by Poseidon. Such arrogance against the gods, rarity goes unpunished in Greek mythologies. Poseidon, angered by the insult, sends a terrible sea monster to ravage the kingdom's shores. While they were destroyed, cities flooded, and fear spread across the land like a storm. Desperate for salvation, the king sought guidance from an oracle, and the answer given was cruel. To stop the destruction, Andromeda had to be sacrificed to the monster, and so she was chained beside the sea, offered to the waves like a helpless player. Perseus descended from the sky, his shadow passing over the ocean below. And when he saw Andromeda, he stopped completely. Not because she was beautiful, though the myth often says she was, but because no one should meet death alone like that. Perseus approached her carefully. The sea wind carried her trembling breath, and the chain around her wrist shivered softly against the stone. What happened here? He asked. Andromeda explained everything. The pride of her mother, the wrath of Poseidon, the oracle, the sacrifice. Even as she spoke, the sea behind her began to move unnaturally. The monster was coming. The wave rose violently. Foam and darkness twisted together beneath the water, and then it emerged, massive, ancient, above, like a falling star. Other versions claim he revealed Medusa's separate head, turning the creature into stone instantly. Like many Greek myths, the details changed depending on who tells the story, but every version ends the same way. The monster fell, and Andromeda was saved. Thank you so much for the let me drink. Thank you for reminding me to drink. Kiss. Thank you, Katya. Kiss. Kiss. The chain beating air were finally broken, and for the first time that night she stepped away from the rocks. Free. Later, Perseus and Andromeda would marry, their name forever linked in myth, and even after death, the gods placed them among the stars as constellations. Perseus, Andromeda, Cassiopeia, Cepheus, yes, even the sea monster itself. As took the events wished to preserve the memory of the bride, sacrifice, fear, and rescue. Like many stories in Greek mythologies, the tale of Perseus and Andromeda also changes depending on the source. In the most famous version, Perseus rescues Andromeda from the sea monster, frees her from the rocks, and the two later married. But other versions speak a darker variation. According to this version, the god Dionysius became captivated by Andromeda's beauty, and because gods in Greek mythology often acted according to desire rather than morality, his interest brought a tragedy once again. Some tellings claim Dionysus demanded that Perseus abandon Andromeda, forcing her to remain chained upon the rocks despite her rescue. Others suggest the conflict emerged between the god and the hero, placing mortal love against divine will. These versions are far less common than the traditional myth, but they remind us of something important about Greek mythologies. There was never only one story. Myths changed across regions, poets, and generations. Some became softer with time, others became crueler, and the gods themselves were rarely portrayed as just or merciful beings. Perhaps that is what makes this myth so fascinating even today. They are not perfect tales of heroes and happy endings, but more like reflection of human fears, desire, faith,
again to talk with a spoken and not whispering is very hard and difficult, guys. I'm sorry. I hope it was nice. I hope it was a good whispering, at least. Anyway, I want to say something about oh no, my nose. Lurk. Thank you so much for the lurk, guy. Thank you. Thank you. Let me drink, guys. I need to drink a bit. It was really good whispering. Oh, thank you. glad to read that. Thank you so much for the feedback. Remember, guys, to give me your feedback. It's very important. It's very important for me to hear your opinion. I always try to do my best, even if I'm still at the first. I'm still learning to do a better ASMR stream and reading for you, some storytelling. But thanks God, Greek mythologies gave me a lot of inspiration. So I feel motivated. I really feel motivated, guys. So I'm also very happy to see more people join the ASMR stream. I'm really happy about that. Thank you so much. I never expected this. I started this early morning stream when I was conscious about that because of the difference time. I can't really see the same person that I see normally when I stream during the afternoon. Thank you guys. If you're happy, I'm happy too. Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you, yes, I'm happy. I'm always happy when I can spend the time with my pop-ups. Even just if I have to read for you. I like so much reading story, really. Especially if there's something that I like the Greek mythologies, so yeah. And I'm really happy that you appreciate this kind of stream that are more relaxing compared to the another one. Hi, Ender Dragon, hello. Thank you for joining me today. Where are you? How are you? You've done well today. I'm currently getting ready to go to college. I can't stay here longer. I'm very happy to see you enjoy the moment. That makes me happy. Love you and take care of yourself. Thank you so much, and good luck with your study. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Yeah, hearing your voice always makes me happy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kisu. Kisu for everybody. It's ASMR Kisu. I'm so curious to hear the ASMR kiss of its look sounds. Well, thank you so much for joining me today, even just for the lurk. It's really helping me. Guys, thank you. I feel I was really so blessed, really, guys. And I also want to introduce the new week because this week is supposed to be the anniversary week. So yeah, guys, 3 years together. 3 years with the most cute and adorable community ever. Thank you, Sangi, for the stream and the ASMR. Thank you so much. I'm not leaving, Winnie. I'm not leaving yet. No. I will stay here a bit more. Yeah, also because I started the stream late, so yeah, I wish to stay a bit more, and we can talk together if you want. If you want, of course, guys. Really, I was talking about this week, the anniversary week. For the occasion, I will not stream dark I will not do the multi-stream because unfortunately I cannot separate the plus. I cannot separate the audio track from pre-stream for the karaoke because on Tuesday I'm planning to do a karaoke stream all together and play with chat. I can't wait, guys, because I really wanted to do the karaoke stream since months, but I was always with the cold, with some illness, with a sore throat. So it's the time began, and the Tuesday there will be the anniversary stream. We can play together some games, free games for the chat, so everybody can join. Really? We start with the karaoke and later we are gonna play. I'm so excited, guys, really. And Saturday we playing on Discord Bayonetta. It's a stream for everybody, guys, really. You can see, everybody can see. We play modded Bayonetta. Yes, I still need to find the right mod. I will ask help to friends of mine that shared me the links with the many mods. Actually, there are a lot, so yeah, will be fun. Will be fun, and I really hope you can be with me and celebrating this beautiful week, anniversary week with me. Also because it's thanks to you that I'm still here and I didn't give up my Vtuber career. So yeah, thank you guys. Okay, this anniversary stream is for you. It's for thanks you. So I can't wait to sing for you. Also, especially because we want to do the karaoke stream. Feel free to share some song on Discord for the karaoke. If I know that song, maybe I can sing it. Please don't ask me to sing every metal. I love my voice. I don't want to ruin it. Thanks to you to give us a peaceful place to be. Thank you. So sweet. Thank you so much, Leo. Thank you. I'm glad you feel like this. Yeah. I was a baby kitty. I was always struggling to find, to build a nice place. You can be all together, we can stay all together and talk and chill and play. Indeed, during the sub call, it was so funny. Thank you so much, guys. It was very beautiful, even if I'm so bad at that game. really that bad. But it was very funny, so thank you so much. Hello, thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. Nice to meet you. I'm Sangue. Ecco Vtuber Mama. I bring art in my stream for the most, and I started to do ASMR stream. I do ASMR stream always that day at this time, even if I hope in the future to be able to change the time, because I know that some of you, many of my followers, can't can join my stream, my early morning stream. But really, I'm happy to be able to find a new people on this early morning stream. So it started as an experiment, but it's ending to be a very nice stream and very nice time spending together. So again, thank you so much and welcome in, guys, and welcome new followers to this community. Feel free to share everything you want with us. The only rules is being polite. This is a safe place. We are very chill here. Feel like at home. Just time here for relaxing. Everybody together. Today I was reading the Perseus myth. Since the previous SMR stream, I read the Medusa's one. Today I wanted to continue the myth with Perseus. And I hope to continue in that way, to share some myths that are a bit connected by each other. Even, guys, the myths are always connected by each other. Really. There are always some gods that are connected. They did specific things into specific myth or a specific creature or heroes. In that case, Perseus and Medusa. And was very happy since today I read it for the first time. A very long myth. So thank you. With on Medusa and Perseus, you can do all the story of Andromeda next time. Well, I will think about it. If I found a nice way to explain things, why not? Well, but I prefer to maybe continue with Perseus, because there are many other myths connected to Perseus, and by telling some of these, I can find a connection with other heroes. There are a lot, some heroes and some gods, specific gods. So, as I think it would be more interested, because I really loved the figure as Perseus. Is one of my favorite heroes, because he wasn't born for being a hero. It was just forced, because he had the god's blood inside her veins, and even if he was completely, literally forced to kill the Medusa, he wants to do, because he knew that she wasn't evil at the first. She became like this because she was cursed by Athena, and Athena gives Perseus a child for helping him to kill Medusa. So even after she cursed Medusa, she wasn't truly satisfied and wanted her dead. She helped Perseus to kill Medusa. From my point of view, she did not help Perseus because she was a nice goddess. She just did it because she was selfish. Athena is not the nice goddess that everybody describes. For nothing, guys. She said that she is the god of justice, but she don't follow the rules of the justice. She just follow the justice of herself. this is not right. There are so many things that we can think and reflect about it. Yeah, absolutely. So yes, Perseus was forced. No, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome. Hi. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. And yeah, you don't. I hope you read it. Another things that I really want to share is that Perseus, yes, he was forced to kill Medusa, but he didn't want to do that. He just wanted to save his mother. Just this. And we also have to finish to read the story of Perseus, of how he rescued his mother. Because yeah, it's another long time. Not really, guys. So, there are so many nice myths connected to Perseus, and I can't wait to read some of them. I don't know if I will read every myth because there are a lot, and of course, many of them are not agreed by each other. As always, I say the myth changes always, depending by the authors, by the time, the history's time, and the source. Also, from the so many authors that prefer to bring a more romantic version of the myth. For example, there are a huge difference between Greek mythology's version and Roman, the Latin version, and it's very, very interesting. Super interesting. For example, there are a lot of places here in Italy. There are temples dedicated, or also statues dedicated to the ancient gods. It's super interesting, and every person, every authors describe a different story about them. Everyone's have a different story, a different myth to say. But this is amazing, guys. We will never know the real truth behind the gods, the mythologies. It's all between us. It's up to us what you want to believe it. At the same time, we will read the Medusa's myth that there were two different versions. For example, there were the version that say that Medusa loved Poseidon. She didn't reject them, and the other one that describe the assault. So this is the fact that all they do is changed, but the ends it's always the same basically. So even if the act is described in a different version, they ending at the same time. Yeah, most of the time. Let me drink. I need to stay hydrated, guys. I almost finished the water. Oh no. Because we have a little bit of time more. We have a bit of time more. Since I start late today, and I'm very, very sorry about that. Maybe I can read some old tempest, a small one. For example, the Medusas. A small refreshing of Medusa. Let me pick up. Okay, guys. If it's okay for you, since I have a bit of time more, I wish to read you again the Medusa's myth so we can refresh our memories since we introduced Perseus. Let's read again the Medusas, just because I really apologize for the late today. So I want to bring again the Medusa storytelling. And sorry again for the late. I wish to be in time next stream. Okay, let's go. Medusa, the two faces of the myth. Before we begin, it's important to remember that Greek myth exists in many different versions, depending on the author and the time period. Some versions portray Medusa as willing, while later interpretation describe the encounter as an assault. Tonight, we will explore both interpretation of the myth and how the story of Medusa changed throughout history. Long ago, far from crowded cities and mortal kingdoms, there lived three sisters, buried across all of Greece, the Gorgons. Creatures with terrible powers, sharp fangs, golden wings, and eyes capable of turning any living being into stone. Yet among them, one sister was different, Medusa. Unlike Steno and Euryale, Medusa was mortal, and because she was mortal, her story became the most tragic of all of them. In some of the oldest versions of the myth, Medusa was always a gorgon, creature born monstrous, feared from the very beginning. Ancient, dangerous, a pain whose gaze alone means death. But centuries later, Roman poet Ovid told the story differently, and in this version that most people remember today. Hi, higher. Sorry, only English here, please. Let us know what you want to do and what you want to say. Please respect the rules of the channel. Please. In Ovid's telling, Medusa was a beautiful young woman, so beautiful that people traveled great distances simply to look upon her. Her hair was said to shine like sunlight on water, and among all her features, it was her eyes that people remembered most. Some stories say she served in the temple of Athena, living a life devoted to the goddess. A sacred place, quiet, untouched by mortal desire. But one day Poseidon saw her, and this is where the myth begins to divide. Some tellings describe Medusa returning his attentions willingly from toward the sea gods, despite the sacred temple around them. Others describe something far darker. A frightened girl, cornered by a god far more powerful than she could have resist. The myths do not agree, but every version leads the same ending. Athena discovered what happened within her temple, and her anger was terrible. Not toward Poseidon, but toward Medusa. Thank you, Aleo. Thank you so much. The goddess transformed her. Her beautiful hair twisted into serpents. Her skin hardened. Her gaze became a curse. Anyone who looked directly into her eyes would turn instantly to stone. I also forgot to say something about this power that Medusa had, the cursed. Athena was really wants to punish Medusa because she thinks that Medusa seduced the, the gods, and she wants to punish her against all the male, so she cannot really fall in love again. At the contrary, the woman, the female, are not attacked by this cursed. If the female saw Medusa into the eye, they will not turn into stone. This is another version. They are really, really so much interesting. Sorry. Drink pause. And so, Medusa was cast away from the world of mortals, far from cities, far. YouTube Studio crashed, sorry. from cities, far from temples, and far from human kindness. She was sent to live alone, hidden among dark cliffs and silent ruins, where only monsters and statues remained beside her. Also yes, there are some versions that say that she were alone, another one like we saw in the Perseus myth, that she was hidden there with her sisters, so she was never completely alone. Honestly, I prefer this version because lived alone, separated forever to your sisters is very sad. It's very sad. Over time, travelers stopped calling her beautiful. They called her terrifying, a monster, a creature to be hunted. And perhaps after years of isolation, fear, and endless loneliness, even Medusa herself began to believe it. But myth rarely all of peace to those marked by tragedy. Far away, a young hero named Perseus received the impossible task to bring back the head of Medusa. Many believed it was a death sentence. After all, who could anyone defeat a creature whose eyes alone meant death? But Perseus was aided by the gods. Athena gave him a polished child, bright as still water. Hermes gave him a curved blade, sharp enough to cut through anything. And under the cover of the darkness, Perseus traveled to Medusa's hidden resting place. The air was cold there, still heavy with silence. Around him stood countless statues, men frozen in fear, warriors trapped in stone forever. And in the center of the moon, Medusa slept. The serpents in her hair moved softly in the dark, hissing quietly like wind through dead leaves. Perseus did not look directly at her. Instead, he watched her reflection through Athena's eye. Step by step, closer, closer, until finally one single strike and silence followed. When Medusa's head fell, something unexpected happened. From her blood sprang two pains. Pegasus, the winged horse born beneath moonlight, and Graeae, the golden warrior. Even in death, Medusa brought life into the world. And perhaps that is why her myth survived for so long. Because Medusa is transformation. A woman turned into something terrifying and remembered only for what others feared her to be. Some see her as warning, others see her as a victim, others as a symbol of rage and survival. And maybe that is the true power of the Greek mythology, not giving us a simple answer, but forcing us to reflect on the story we inherit. Even after death, Medusa's story did not truly end. From her blood came Pegasus, born beneath the moonlight, while Perseus continued his journey carrying the heads of the Gorgons. But that's our story for another night. That night, the word today. Guys, I hope you appreciated this version. This the version. Oh wait, I have to sneeze. Thank you for reminding me to drink. Thank you, Katya. Thank you. Guys, by reading, it's hard. It's also tired from my voice. Thanks God to reminds me to stay hydrated. And yes, guys, I'm very hungry. I'm very, very hungry right now. I want to eat something, but I don't have nothing here. I'm sad. I'm truly sad. It is almost lunchtime. I should found a solution for this. I'm so sorry. I wasn't able to start the stream at the right time, and this has changed a lot. I should continue until 1 p.m. but I don't know if I can because I'm very, very hungry. This is lunchtime right now. Next time I prepared some snack, some healthy snack, even if I don't have. Well, don't worry. Get some lunch. Yes, I do. I do. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for the company, for everything. It was super relaxing today, really. I thank you so much for meet me with the Perseus myth to you. I'm really, really happy you like this content. This make me feel very, very happy. Really, guys, thank you so much. Can't really say how much I'm grateful. Thank you, guys. Let's see you tomorrow then. See you tomorrow with a normal art stream. Let's continue in my fan art. And on Tuesday we celebrated. Well, Tuesday we finally celebrated the anniversary of the channel. So, guys, I'm so excited. Join. Wait a minute. Remember to join the Discord. Remember to join the Discord, guys. And thank you so much for the company. And YouTube Studio today say no. Come on, I just have to say hello. studio don't work. Nice. Guys, thank you so much for these 2 hours together. It was super relaxing. I hope you were nice here. You were good. And if you were like this kind of content, thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow with another stream. I'll be chaotic, don't worry. So thank you so much, guys. Really, 3 years together with most of you is a goal. So truly an achievement that no one can say that will be reached. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything and for your love support. Thank you. Kiss. Bye bye, guys. I love you. I truly love you. Bye bye. Thank you for always being by my side. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye, bye bye. See you on Discord.